Do you have no respect at all for your opponents? Do you find the very existence of enemies to be offensive? Do you enjoy being a walking nuclear bomb? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then let me introduce you to One Punch Hakumen. This build utilizes many different forms of damage stacking in order to make Shippu deal absurd amounts of damage. As long as you're able to get everything set up, you can even start one-shotting by the first boss fight. For potentials, we want to max out Shippu as soon as possible. After Shippu, you can also add in moves like Genrai and Yukikaze. Genrai is an excellent follow-up for when Shippu doesn't one-shot a boss, and Yukikaze will also deal high damage with this setup. For tactics, we're using Rending Impact and Radiance to boost the damage dealt, as well as Fatal Rend for the execute. Most of the damage is coming from Hakumen and other damage modifiers, so I go for the Fatal Rend execute instead of Frost. Skill Frost will also work here though. Once you've gotten everything set up, the rest is a piece of cake. Shippu is very easy to use. Simply hold up plus skill, and all of your problems disappear. Normal enemy rooms? Gone. Non-fire bite? Turned to ashes. Didn't learn the new boss patterns? Doesn't matter. Forgot to file your tax returns? Blast away your problems. In order to turn Shippu from a powerhouse into a war crime, we'll also be throwing in some additional damage modifiers in the form of Mind Crystals and Legacy characters. Mind Crystals don't apply to Mind Challenges and Boss Rush, so you'll notice a significant damage decrease if you try to use the build there. Take Initiative gives a massive damage boost to full health enemies, which works perfectly since most of Shippu's damage is front-loaded into the first hit. This Mind Crystal is why you don't want any tactics that might hit before you. Bloodthirst can stack up to extremely high damage increases, and remains effective compared to other Mind Crystals as long as you can stack it to at least 30. Ragna is used for his second Legacy skill, which can be unlocked by beating the Boss Rush mode as him. Noelle is used for her passive, since it's easy to use with Shippu. And that's all you need to know. Max out all of Shippu's potentials, stack your kill count as high as possible, and watch everything explode. Thank you for watching, and have fun turning things to dust with One Punch Hakumen.